If you have a USB drive that you cannot access on your Windows PC and your PC doesn't recognize it and you cannot fix it using Disk Manager, or even you cannot format it, do not disregard it. There's an easy way to fix it with a built-in tool in Windows without any downloads. Let me show you how. So let me start by inserting the problematic USB drive in the laptop. Now let me demonstrate the problem to you very quickly. I'm gonna open File Explorer. So under this PC, you have this USB drive that we just inserted. If you double click on it, it will tell you that it needs to be formatted. And if you click on Format and you try to format it, it will not let you format the drive. So this is the error saying Windows cannot format the drive. So let me show you how to fix it. Before starting, please listen to this disclaimer and only continue at your own risk and if you agree to the risk. The method that I'm gonna show you will destroy everything on the USB drive that we are going to fix. So the purpose of fixing the USB drive is not recovering the data that is on it, but to make it usable in Windows. And the second disclaimer is that the method and tool I'm gonna show you, it is also highly destructive, and any misuse of it might make you lose data. So be very careful when to use it. Now that being said, let me show you what to do. So on the PC, you need to go into the search box and then type Diskpart and hit enter. And then if you're prompted, click on yes. The first thing you need to do in Diskpart is tell it to list the disks that are in the PC. So key in this command, list space disk, and then hit enter. And it will tell you what are the drives that are in your PC. Here I have disk 0, which is the operating system drive for me, and I have the corrupted disk, which is USB drive, which is disk 1. If you have a problem recognizing it, this is what you need to do. First step is remove the USB drive from the PC. Second step is always in Diskpart, key in the command list disk once again. And here you can see what is the drive that was removed from list disk. And this is how you recognize the USB drive. Here I'm gonna insert it once again. And let's perform the list disk once again. And here it is disk 1. Now the next step is we need to tell Diskpart to select this drive. So type in cell space disk space 1 and hit enter, and Diskpart, it will tell you that now disk 1 is selected. And the next command I'm gonna show you is the command that will wipe everything on the USB drive to make it reusable in Windows. And here again, I'm gonna tell you about the warning. Make sure that you are selecting and that you are using the USB drive that you wanna wipe all the data on it. So now this command is the clean command. So you type in clean, and before pressing enter, this command will not give you any warning or any prompt after you press enter. It will go and just delete everything on the drive. So let me hit enter here. And here it says that Diskpart succeeded in cleaning the disk. So now the next step is to create a partition on the drive. So in the search box, you need to type in Diskman to launch Disk Manager and choose the program create and format disk. And here you see that Disk Manager recognized the drive now. So here simply click on OK. And this is the drive that we just cleaned. We need to create a partition on it. Right click on it and then select New Simple Volume. Click on Next. Click on Next again. And here it's proposing the drive letter. Just click on Next to accept the default drive letter. And here it's telling you that the new partition should be formatted. And it's proposing you to format it in NTFS. You can format it in AXFAT if you want to. I'm gonna keep it on NTFS. And for the volume label, I'm gonna change it to SanDisk because this is the name of the drive that I have. And then keep everything else by default and click on Next and then click on Finish. And now you notice that the drive is being formatted and a new partition was created on this drive. So let's try to access it now. I'm gonna launch File Explorer, and in File Explorer under this PC, you're gonna see that the USB drive is now accessible and it is working. If you got any value from my video, consider subscribing to my channel and giving this video a thumbs up. And if you want, you can also share it so that other users can benefit from it. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Eloy from Knowledge Sharing Tech. See you in the next video.